Tämäkin voi Stockholm.
Let's say 2 bars. So start forte and then diminuendo in the second bar and then disappear around the downbeat in measure 95.
As a musician, you can't really pick where you live all the time. If you want to be, if you want to have a job in an orchestra, you can't say I want to work in Lahti because there's one orchestra there. So if you don't get the job, you don't get the job, and you can't let it ruin your life. I am interested in other things than just sitting in an orchestra. I can sometimes enjoy taking leadership in things, and so maybe organizing my own ensemble or something like that could be cool. I don't have any like crazy dreams or ideas of that yet though, so I kind of am waiting for that to come. I've truly found a home in Finland, and I would really love to stay and work in an orchestra there. Coming back to the US has in its own way reiterated that. The US is great, but Finland is safe and simple. I feel really comfortable in the community I've found there. I want to live a full life outside of being a musician, but it's really hard to find the balance between being an expert at what you do and not taking it too far. I still find myself going back and forth between the two, but I'm happy in this stage of my life. It means I'm still figuring things out. I find my inspiration outside of the practice room when I really take the time to be amazed by what's around me. The greatest realization for me has been that taking time off from practicing is sometimes what makes the music even better. I'm planning to live in Finland for the rest of my life, and
for the rest of your life?
Yes.
So you came with this attitude already?
Yes,
That's
I did.
really important. Yeah.
It was kind of important until winter months started to let me down, and I was like, oh man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to live with this for the rest of my life. I feel being here in New York and back in the States, I feel like, and when I go home in a couple of days to visit my parents and my childhood home, I feel almost strange, like I'll just be staying in a hotel there, and of course I'm not, I'm staying in my home, but it feels like,
sounds different than for me, because I feel Finland like my second home. But I came to Finland with a very poor English, I think, and I remember that it took 4 months for me to start to understand the people, and I think if you don't speak English right now in this moment in our profession, you are quite lost, I think.
Yeah. I agree too. I'm lucky to have that as my mother tongue.
Definitely you are.
Yeah, Finnish is only a bonus. Yeah. Lähdetään harjoittelemaan.
Mennään.
Kyllä se kapellimestari on niin kuin mun suurin haave. Ja se on ollut ehkä just niin kuin tässä projektissa mulle suurinta antia katsoa just niin kuin EP-johtamista. Että sä voit olla vaikka mikä puikkovirtuosi, mutta jos sä et osaa niin kuin psykologisesti työskennellä orkesterin kanssa niin kuin harjoituttamisessa, saa sitä orkesteria sun puolelle, niin se on ihan turhaa, koska kuinka tahansa pystyy oppimaan tämän. Mutta se, että mikä se sun presanssi ja just sellainen psykologinen ymmärtäminen on, niin mun kapellimestariprofessori aina sanoi sitä, että jos haluaa kapellimestariksi, niin pitää ymmärtää se, että saat suurimman osan ajasta yksin. Mä lähdet kaupunginhotellista toisen kaupunginhotelliin ja konsertti siellä, konsertti täällä näin.
Julkisessa keskustelussa helposti sekoitetaan toisiinsa instituutioiden tilanne ja musiikin tilanne. Siis musiikki ei voi kadota, koska se on meissä DNAssa. Se on biologinen juttu. Se on niin kuin ihmislajille ominainen asia, ettei se häviä mihinkään. Ja siis mä uskon erittäin lujasti ja vahvasti musiikin tulevaisuuteen.